everyone, this is Shawn Stewart of 586 Sports. In this video, I will give you my free Week 5 survival picks on Bullrush, Week 6 of the NFL. Now, before I begin, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel for new and upcoming videos. Bullrush is doing an NFL contest called NFL Satellite Survivor. So here's how it works. So you compete in this weekly satellite competition for a shot into the upcoming round of the NFL Survivor Tournament with over $100,000 in prizes. So the top 10 finishers advance directly into the next round of the tournament. If you're eliminated from the main Survivor, this will be the only way back in. There will be a link, will be in the box description below. So you're going to start off with 100K in virtual bankroll and make picks on NFL matchups using real odds, such as like money lines, over-unders, player props, in-game picks, parlays. So here's the rules. So you're going to make at least one pick during competition required, picks lock at kickoff, cancel or adjust before the event starts. So if your bankroll hits zero, you are eliminated. So there will be a promo code 586 Sports. Alrighty, so I do have the information. So let's start off with Jake Ferguson sitting at 51 and a half receiving yards. Now, Jake Ferguson has the second most receptions per game with 41 while averaging 54.4 receiving yards per game. He's going to face a Carolina Panthers team that has allowed the most receiving yards to tight ends this season. So we're going to look at the as an over. Next one we have is Mac Jones sitting at 252 passing yards. So even though the Buccaneers are 4-1 this season, they've struggled in the secondary as they're heading to this weekend's game, ranking 31st in the NFL in opponent dropback EPA, with only the Dolphins ranking worse. They also give up 6.8 yards per throw, which is one of the worst marks in the NFL. Now, I found some interesting stat about Mac Jones this season. He has thrown for 279 plus passing yards in all three of his starts so far this season. So look for that as a over. The next one we have is Kyren Williams for the Los Angeles Rams with 72 and a half rushing yards. Now, he has had at least 65 rushing yards in every game this season. He is going against a Ravens defense that has been one of the worst in the league this season, as they have allowed at least 108 rushing yards in every game, with an average of 146.4 rushing yards allowed per game. They have allowed the fourth most rushing yards to running backs. Look for the over. And then for last but not least, we have Daniel Jones sitting at 231 and a half passing yards. Now, I want to warn you that Kyler Murray is out. So this will be a great spot for the Colts offense against Arizona. So this is kind of too high. So the spread currently lists as the Colts as a 7-point favorite, and there is likely that I see this as a under because look, you got Tyler Taylor. He can run on the ball, 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns. So I have Jake Ferguson over 51 and a half receiving yards, Mac Jones over 252 passing yards, Kyren Williams over 72 and a half rushing yards, and then I have Daniel Jones under 231 and a half passing yards. So that is all of my picks for this Sunday, by the way. And tune in to Safe for Trap every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 586 Sports. And I also do a NHL Point Streak Survivor for anyone that plays hockey or fantasy hockey in general. So look for that videos this Tuesday and Wednesday, as I will give you the blessed players that will more likely will score a point, as I did last week. So you guys have a nice and wonderful Sunday. Take care.